It is Julia with the Event People Creative Co-op in Las Vegas, and I'm here with Kat Thomas. She is one of the co-creators of the Green Light District, a cannabis entertainment group that does events all over the country, and she's here to show us how to make some CBD cocktails.
Yes, absolutely. Cannabis has been at the forefront for like the last 10 years, and CBD has become the hot topic because it doesn't have any of the issues with THC, but it still allows for a mellow, chill experience, and it's great for events where you're looking for a non-alcoholic option. Yes, so we're going to be making some CBD cocktails with some CBD isolates that you can get at any CBD store. You can get it online. It's completely legal all through 50 states. And also some pre-made juices that you can buy at a Trader Joe's or a supermarket or whatever. And you combine the two and you have a fancy CBD mocktail cocktail for your guests that is a wonderful non-alcoholic choice.
Great. Cool, Kat. So what exactly do we need to create our cocktail?
Yes, of course. So first of all, you are going to need the CBD isolates. We are going to be using 500 milligrams, which in the package we're getting 1,000, so we're using half of it. And from that, we'll get two separate cocktails. We're going to be making a sangria along with a mojito.
Ooh,
I know, right?
Sounds so good.
You get to have a little bit of a choice there. They're both slightly flared, but in different ways. Along with that, we're going to need a half a cup of water, and we're going to need a tablespoon of honey, along with whatever fruit juices that you're going to use to combine with once we've made the CBD slurry, as we'll call it.
Perfect. Well, let's get started.
Let's get started. So to get started, we are going to fill our juices into our 750 milliliter wine bottles. Now, we suggest that you sanitize them ahead of time, so we ran them through the dishwasher. It was a simple, easy way to do it. And now we have sanitized bottles. So we're going to make one with the mojito mix and one with our sangria mix. Very easy peasy, like the mojito mix we found at just a basic,
grocery store,
like your basic mojito mix. We are going to fill it about 4/5 of the way to the top of the bottle because when we have our CBD isolate slurry, we're gonna throw that on top of it. So you just pour it in with this nifty funnel.
Yeah.
Once again, sanitized in the dishwasher. Safety first. This one is a winter wassail punch.
Yeah.
Like here we go, wassailing. Which is a combination of like a bunch of different fruit juices. It's a really easy way where you don't have to buy all the juices and mix them together. Because really you can add it to anything. So it's just a seasonal, Christmassy, holiday kind of spirit.
So it's really about whatever you like.
Really whatever you like. Now that these are filled up, we're gonna get to making the CBD isolate slurry.
Very cool. That's the fun part, right?
Awesome, let's go.
Okay, Kat. So how exactly do we make this CBD part of this cocktail?
Sure, so it's pretty simple. You have to be careful because if it gets too high, then all of the greatness of the CBD just burn off. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring it to a melting point slowly, kind of like the way you melt chocolate, which is that you're gonna put it in a pot of water that is warm. You're gonna put a half a pint ball jar with half a cup of water inside, like so. You're gonna do a teaspoon, not a tablespoon. Really, you could do either depending on what
How sweet you like it,
I
guess.
know, exactly. So, of honey. We're gonna throw that in. And then what you want to do is you want to get it to the point where this is all together. So we gotta boil it enough that you're gonna get that.
So we have our water and honey mixture all together. It's going over a low heat. What do we do next?
So the next thing we do is we're gonna add the CBD isolate. Now this is 1,000 milligrams, which is kind of commonly how you can purchase it, which is a gram. It goes for around $20, like from a CBD store or like online. So we're going to be doing half of this, which is 500 milligrams to make the 2 drinks itself. So each of them has 250 milligrams, which will just give you a nice calm feeling. It won't be too much CBD.
Okay, perfect.
So you're gonna take half of it, you're gonna pour it into a spoon because it is a fine powder, so it has a tendency to get willy-nilly in places. I also like to break it up a little so that like it's just easier to dissolve, of course.
Perfect.
And then you just go over and you dump it in.
Perfect.
Okay, so you're gonna notice that the isolate doesn't fully dissolve right away. That's one of the reasons why we're heating the actual slurry mixture of the honey and the water. So like you're just gonna stir it around, and as it gets warmer and warmer, it will start to dissolve. So when you're done, it's going to look something like this.
Okay, Kat, once we get it all dissolved, what do we do?
Sure, once it's all dissolved, you remove it from the heat. So we can turn the heat off. We're gonna slide it off. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the distillate and you're gonna pour it into our 2 fruit juice mixes, which once again are our mojito and our winter wassail punch.
Ooh, okay, let's go.
And then what you do is you put the caps on top. Give it a shake. And then pour on top of ice. And there you go, your CBD
Thank you, Kat.
non-alcoholic drink.
Great. Perfect. Well, pour yourself one and we'll have a cheers.
Absolutely.